Hello, good morning. And we are back with some stationery updates, okay? My last video, I showed you guys this new Birksong pocket rings that I picked up. It is a trifold, but I have honestly just been using the rings part. I haven't really used the passport TN. I haven't really utilized this yet. I like the option. I like that it's here, but I've really been enjoying the pocket rings the most. I've kind of been referring to this as my never full because it doesn't have a clasp, so there's really no limit to how much stuff I can put in here on any given day. Sometimes I like to chunk it to the max, other times I can be more chill, but I like that it's smushy. It's like a soft leather. And I've been using these bands. I have a couple different ones. This one has a little pin holder. So I have a couple options for keeping it closed. And I picked these up actually before I even got this. I just liked them. I saw them on Temu. And they've been really coming in handy because they keep this guy closed and compact, and I can just put it in my bag. But because they replace the clasp, I can put even more stuff in here than this. So this is what I have in here right now. I have my passport Love and Trip folder. I actually banded it together with a passport insert, and it's my positivity notebook. And because we have this through pocket here in the front, I can just stick it in there, right? And then I have all my pocket inserts over here. Between the fact that this is 25mm rings and the fact that there's no clasp on the side, when I wanna just have some more things with me, like this is an A6 notebook. This is my Hobonichi, the supplemental weeks. The A6 Hobonichi doesn't come with the weeks, so you can buy this separate. Sometimes I like to have this with me, and I could even put this in here too, just as a demonstration. And I could still put a band on this and just go, right, if I wanted to. And I like that I have that option. I don't necessarily do that all the time, but I've really been loving this. It's so squishy. There's lots of room to put stuff. I've got stickers in here and spare inserts. So I've just kind of been, moving in and making it. Oh, and then there's this zipper pocket up here too. So the leather's really soft, but it'll firm up depending on what you put in this front pocket here. I've got some of these in here. Some tabbies, that's what you call them. And yeah, I've been really enjoying this. I could fit even more, like I'm stuffed to the max like this. You're at the point where when you want to take an insert out of like the front section, you have to hold the paper. But there's more room if you're one of those people that like to. But once you fill it past this point, unless you're taking from the middle where you have room, it can start to get messy. Like you got to take stuff out and move it around. But I'm really loving this right now. I'm still working on my sections as far as like up in the front, I have like task lists, stuff I want to keep an eye on, stuff I want to like really look at every day. I'm also, because I have a lot of stuff in the LA area just saved on my Google Maps that I want to go to. But when you open your maps and you're like, oh, what do I want to do today? There's just a bunch of saved areas, like little green dots everywhere, and it's very overwhelming. So I actually started writing out different places I want to go. I want to organize so I can because you always have to have something to look forward to like bring joy into your life and stuff like that. Also, I just really love these extendo things, these extendo pages. So I have a section where I'm you know, writing my bills and finances. I have these little, this is hard to see actually. I might relabel this, but this says finances. And I just keep up with my expenses. Like stocks I want to buy, my expenses, they all go here. Then monthlies, something to note, because the plotter rings are so small, the holes for the plotter inserts are smaller as well. So when you have a lot of stuff going on, sometimes your plotter inserts might like drag a little bit because the holes aren't as big as like inserts that come with bigger rings. That's just something I noticed. But I really like the paper. It's like Tomoe River paper-esque, so it's cool and it doesn't take up a lot of space. I like that. I had an old planner from Target that I didn't use last year, so I tore out the tabbies and punched holes in them and just put it in here so I can easily find things. So that's been nice. So I have a planner section, I have a finance section, I have a to-do section. In the back I have like a creativity section, notes on the go, and then I also have a reading section in here. But I really need to, oh, here it is. I really need to work on making my tabbies more noticeable, because sometimes it's hard for me to find, like this is my reading section. This is all the books I'm reading right now. It's taking me a really long time to finish Stoner because it's like low-key depressing. And then this is a list of books that I want to pick up next. Having different size inserts can kind of make it harder for me to see my sections. So I have to figure that out with time, but I can flip around a little bit and find it. So this is my reading section, some fitness goals, you know what I'm saying? I can fit a lot of stuff in here and still have space to slide things in the back. I haven't put any pins in here because it makes a lump that I don't appreciate, but I really like the through pockets and the fact that there's a big back pocket. I'm really loving this actually, and I thought I was gonna use it as a trifold, but because it has through pockets on both sides, I've just been rocking with the rings and using these little elastic bands. I have them in different colors, which this one kind of matches Inosuke's eyes, so I really like this, putting this one on here, and it gives me an extra pin. And I did take my plotter pin loop because I moved out of my plotter for a little bit and moved into here. Also, I really like, this is a Pilot Acro Ball and like a 0.5. This is a really nice pen. It's very smooth for it not to be a gel pen, you know? I want to get back into using my stamps. I found this ink that supposedly doesn't go through the page. And I bought all these, you know, like to-do list, tracker stamps. So I want to try and make some inserts so that I can stamp some things on there and help me keep track of things. So that'll probably be another little mini project I do soon. I also went to Kinokuniya recently. I've been really loving the Pilot Juice Up. So I got it in another color at Kinokuniya. Very excited about this. I realized I kind of have a color scheme that I enjoy. You know, when I look through all my pens, when I really, ooh, this one, look at this one. It's so cute. Apparently there's a Pilot Juice and a Pilot Juice Up. So the Juice Up has like a needle point. It's like a really fine point. And then the Pilot Juice is like a regular ballpoint, but I think it's a gel pen. So this is the Juice Up with a needle point. This is the new color I just got. Oh, it's just so smooth. And then the Pilot Juice has like, this is like a gel pen. And I got two colors in this. But yeah, I really have a nice blue, light purple color theme going on that I'm really enjoying. Also, for any Temu shoppers, in addition to the planner bands, if you go on there and you see these Guang Na Micron, they're needlepoint I got too much going on. Hold on. They're these needlepoint markers. These do not go through Tomoe River paper. You can draw in your Hobonichis with these and it won't leak through the paper. So really loving these Guangna as well, and they fit the color scheme. But yeah, I just picked up some new pens recently. I'm just really into the blue and purple theme right now. I picked up the Blend. This absolutely, it's like a 0.7. It's really thick and it does go through the Tomoe River paper. It's super thick. So maybe don't get the Blend if you have Tomoe River paper and that's like your go-to planner paper. But look at all my cute pens. Look at them. This I picked up from Jet Pens. This one is a color changing pen. So it starts out with blue ink, but then it has this rubby thing on it. And if you rub on the ink, it turns it pink. Look at that. So this is like a 2-in-1. It kind of goes with my theme all in one pen. This is really cute. It's very fine. It's also a needle point, kind of the same as the juice up tip of the pen. It's pretty similar. But isn't this so cute? This is also a Pilot. Pilot is really doing their thing with the pens. I'm really enjoying Pilot pens. I'm still not ready to buy that Vanishing Point. It went on sale on Amazon recently. It was down to like $146, and I still couldn't do it. I was like, that's a lot of money for a pen. I'm not there yet, you know? So in the meantime, I'm just gonna enjoy my Pilot colored pens. Very fun. This is a Merriman notebook, but I've already oh my goodness. Merriman, I don't have it yet, but Merriman just announced that they're dropping a pocket size journal with a strap on it. So think like pocket size moleskin, but instead it's Merriman. I cannot wait because I don't want a Leuchtturm pocket. I do not like moleskin paper. There's not a lot of pocket notebook options out there that have paper that are fountain pen friendly and also not super cream. And Merriman just announced that they're dropping one soon, and as soon as it becomes available in the US, I'm gonna buy it and I'm gonna make a video. Oh, look what else. Speaking of Amazon sales, I just picked up my very first Filofax. This is an original. I've never had a Filofax before. When I went off the deep end with my stationery obsession, it was like straight into Japanese stationery. So I'm really late to the Filofax game, and this is like supposedly their OG planner. It's pretty cute. I only got this because it was on sale. The leather's very sturdy, made in the UK, pocket organizer. So you've got this front pocket is very interesting to me. So you got a whole slit back here. And then this one, I'm guessing, is a pin loop. People put stickers down in here. This is so interesting to me. Like, I need to watch more people's videos who have this planner. What do you put in that? What do you put in that? I don't know what you put in that. But I can understand that this part right here is for the pen. But then you got this random, what is this? Somebody tell me. Anyway, I got it because obviously it's one of my favorite colors, right? And I just wanted to try out, for days where I want to be a little more sleek, because this guy, okay, but I like that. But on days where I want to be a little more sleek, but still want more room than the plotter, because the plotter is only 11 millimeter rings. Like, your plotter is, the P in plotter stands for prioritize, because you're not getting all your inserts in there. Okay, you're not. But this one, oh, I should measure it. Because what's another interesting thing about Filofax is they do not put the ring span. Let me see. Oh, this might be 18. Okay, I'm gonna guess it's around like 17, 18. I don't know, but it's way bigger than the plotter rings. I don't know what that's for. I don't know what it's for. Back here though, look at this. We got a cute little placeholder. They give you some different inserts. I thought that was really cute. The paper, okay, Filofax paper seems really nice. You get some blank, you get some color. I'm with that. I love that. And they give you some tabbies, also loving that. Look at this. I get I'm not writing anyone's address down on paper anymore. I don't know. People still do that though, so that's important. To-do list inserts. Okay, you got some dot grid inserts. This all came with it, came inside of the planner. And look at this. You know I love me an extendo insert. Look at that. It was probably on sale because the year is half over. So I'll just start here and then flip it back over and use the other side next year. Also, it did come with dated 2025 pocket inserts. I haven't opened it yet. It came with a lot. It came with all these inserts, and then, okay, we get some holidays, religious festivals, national information. It's a week on 2 pages. It's a lot of stuff going on these inserts though. Like they put all the holidays and they give you a little calendar view. This is kind of cute. I'm probably gonna use these. I just really wanted to try out a Filofax planner cover. Look at this back here too. This is really cute. It comes with a little, so there's another pocket back here, and then this is a little notepad. It's not wide enough to use like a traditional flip folio, because I'd love to put one of these in here, but this is probably 2 centimeters too wide. So that's kind of a bummer. It means you have to use specific, I guess only the Filofax ones. But I thought that was a really cute feature back here. So we have a pocket there. I'm gonna figure out how to use, maybe people put, I don't know, but look at the little branding. That's really cute. And it's very sturdy. Like this leather is not playing any games. I would not describe this as soft at all, but it's pretty simple. This feels like a kind of leather you could throw around. Like this leather is kind of fragile. I need to put this in the little baggie that it comes in because this leather is very soft. This leather, it's like a rubber tire almost. But it was $60 and I got all these inserts plus dated inserts. So I feel like that was a pretty good deal. And you can put quite a few things in here before you can't max it out, right? Because it has this clasp. So you can't, it's not the kind of planner you can max out. But you can put a nice amount of stuff in here before the snap gives you a little trouble. I'm gonna try this out. I'm not gonna lie, the Finsbury in pocket size also went on sale. I'm gonna try that one out. If I like that one more than this, I might, because I really just got it for the color. It's cute. It's blue. What was I supposed to do? Not get it? I had to try it. So yeah, this is my new Filofax, but I'm really just adoring the experience that I'm having in this guy right now. But she's a little chunky. There'll be days where I want to carry like a smaller bag and she won't fit in there. And so that's what either my platter or like a more regular, because this is probably like 17, 18-inch ring. This is 25. So huge difference as far as like what you can put in there. I got some stamps from Daiso. Look at this one. I'm going to use this one to track my coffee shop, because I love me a coffee run, okay? I've got a little coffee shop and a little sweet treat stamp over here, little flowers. I want to start using my stamps more and getting more creative with my inserts. This was actually the first fountain pen I ever purchased. I finally got to syringe fill the ink in a different color than what it came in, and I'm really loving that. I bought a converter for this, but the converter is so tiny and it holds so little ink that what I ended up doing was I bought a little syringe. JetPen sells them. You can get a little ink syringe off of JetPens, and I actually reused the cartridge that this pen came with. It came with blue ink. You can still see this is a Kaweco cartridge. This has double the amount of ink that the converter that you can purchase to go with this will hold. So I just popped this out, syringe filled it with some different ink, put it back in there. I have a deep red in there now, and I'm really liking it. This is a fine nib. I feel like with the new ink that I put in it, I have to press harder on the pen. So I need to learn more about like ink consistency, because some inks work in some pens better than others, and I'm not that advanced yet. I don't know what viscosity, you know what I'm saying? I'm not there yet. It's skipping a little bit, so I have to figure out the I don't know if it's the ink I use. It's probably the ink I use. Or maybe I need to learn how to clean the nib, because I just refilled the cartridge. I didn't flush the nib out, and I think there's a way to do that that might provide me a better writing experience. So there's fountain pen care that I still need to learn about. I'm still a novice when it comes to, and that's another reason I'm not buying that Pilot Vanishing Point yet, because I still need to learn more about how to care for the fountain pen nib, because this one is skipping a little bit now that I changed the ink, and I think it's user error. I think it's my fault. So for now, I'm staying in my Berkshire pocket rings. It's just so squishy and chunky, and I really love it. And I'm gonna do a Filofax update. This girl is a little confusing, but she's such a cute color, and she's very sleek. This leather is not fragile at all, and the little original Filofax button is really cute. I just bought it for the color, and it was on sale. I would not have paid. I did pay full price for this. It just seems like they could have done so much more with this beginning, you know. But I'm gonna watch some other Filofax videos. Maybe people have some really good ideas for like what they're doing with this part. It's interesting. It's interesting. What was their vision with that? You know, I don't know. We're gonna find out together. I'll post an update. It's very different from all the other ring bound systems that I have. So I'll do a follow-up about that. I'm gonna continue decorating. I just love this thing. It's like I can literally just hold this like a baby and flip through it, and it just brings me joy. I don't know. That's what this is all about, isn't it? It's all about joy, right? I carry both of these together because I have the Hobonichi, but it's not the cousin, so it doesn't have the weeks. So I can slide this in the back of here and just carry, you know, the supplemental with me, and it's fine. But sometimes I just want to have the supplemental and go, and I can do the daily page when I get home. So this thing attracts lint. But so I like that I can put extra stuff in here if I just want to, you know, have stuff with me and not have to worry about bringing a whole nother thing. I could yap about this all day. I feel like, look at little Inosuke. Look at that. I love it. This was an experiment, and I really love it. But I will admit, I have not really utilized the other part that it absolutely came with. I'm not really using any TNs right now. I'm using either like the Hobonichi and rings. I've been really enjoying this Muji pocket note for just like notes, lists, notes. It's really smooth, but it's really inexpensive. So I've been playing around with this. And the Muji A5 rings, I've been playing around with this a lot too. Most of the time, if I'm carrying something, it's these guys and this. So I'm not really in a TN right now. I'll probably get into it one day, but I really love the counterpart that it came with. I just don't use them together. I just love this part. And I just throw these, like if I'm going to a coffee shop, I'll throw these in my bag. This is like my scribble pad. If anyone was wondering what the Muji Pocket Note paper quality was like, this is a pen test page. You're gonna get like really intense ghosting with pretty much everything that you write with. Even a ballpoint pen, you can read through the other side. But you buy this so that you have like train of thought writing, note scraps in here. Like this is not high quality paper, but it's really smooth Japanese paper. but I can put all my Merriman paper in here. I love me an A5 20 hole vibe, okay? I got all kinds of Merriman paper in here. I picked this up from Kinokuniya. Look at this paper. Oh, made in Japan, yeah. I love Merriman paper. Let me tell you something. When they drop that pocket notebook, I'm buying it. I'm not gonna buy it every color. That's doing a lot. But I'm gonna buy it in a lot of colors. Most of the paper in here is Merriman paper. I have multiple sections in here, just stuff I'm learning about and my to-do lists and everything. I love this thing. I love this thing. I can't recommend it enough. But on a normal day, I have these two and this guy, and I'm out the door. So, you know, because you can only use so much stationery at one time, or you just get overwhelmed. And then on a good day, I'll bring the Tragan, Tragan. I still don't know, but you know what I'm talking about. I'll bring this with me because the Hobonichi, this is the spring start, and the paper in here is delicious. It's so good. I love the paper in here. A lot of times I'll vibe out with this too, but I try to keep things, I'm trying to keep it low key because I want to focus, you know, on my goals and whatnot. I did not mean to yap this long. I was just coming to give you an update on my new pocket rings that I got. It's still available in like 5 colors on Amazon. So this is my little setup right now. Look how cute. Look how cute it is. And I'm just working on putting more stickers in my planner and more stamps, okay? I want to decorate more. And I need to make some tabbies that stick out because sometimes I make my own inserts. All my inserts are not manufactured, so they don't all look the same. So when I open my planner, I cannot immediately find the section I'm looking for. I have to go digging a little bit because they're different widths. So I need to I need to get creative. Like I can see the tabbies on the top, or maybe I just need to do the tabbies on the top. I be forgetting about those, and I look over here, and then I'm like, "Where's my reading section?" If I flip like that, I can find it, you know. But you know, I love this thing. That's all I have for today. I'm gonna give you a Filofax follow-up. Sometimes I just impulsively buy things, and I need to just admit that and stop, you know. But it was cute. It was cute, and it's my favorite color, so that's why I did it. So we'll see how this goes, and I'm definitely buying that Merriman Pocket notebook when it comes, and I'm gonna do a video on that because I know it's gonna be fire. I know it's gonna be fire, and I have a Paper Republic pocket size on the way, and so I want to put the Merriman Pocket notebook in the Paper Republic because I don't want to buy Paper Republic inserts. I want to use Merriman paper and Japanese paper in the inserts. You know what I'm saying? So updates coming soon. Thanks for watching.